Well, hello friends, this is Jeff, playing Ultimate Admiral, Age of Sail. British campaign on hard land and hard sea, and yes, at times it can be really hard. Hamrum is next. Let's go for it. Unfortunately, we don't get a lot. I mean, money's okay, I guess, but oh well. But this battle coming up can be a little tricky. Like I always say that with certain battles. But we'll see. Alright, this is the one with the red zone. And I think I'm going to bring in this fire ship. Mercedes is kind of fast. And these two are equal. And that is that. 907. Alright, we're going to skip and pause. Because you can hear the firing going on right now. Now the next thing we're going to do is get this up so we can see what blocks us. And there's my ships here. There's the land, and there they are. So now I think what's the imperative thing to do here is to immediately get this ship. I mean, he can shoot at that one. I think I can go like that for a moment. So that way he will fire at that one. But what we got to do here is, he's a smaller ship. This is a brig, I believe. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So he can probably go right along here. So I need him to... Whoops. Come on, don't screw up. And what happens if I go like... Yeah, I wonder if he can get stuck here or not, or will he try to go along here. But the point is that I'm going to need him to try to get that ship, right? That's his orders. He can anchor here and maybe we can get the ship. Because if we can get control of this ship, it'll put us in a good position. Even though it's surrounded, you know, I can just then turn it and have it go this way. And that can stir everything up. So, well, so now that I got that programmed that way, I think it'll be okay. Now, this ship here is my fire ship. His job is to take out one of the fifth rates. So he's gonna go like that at full sail. And then these guys... can get here and anchor along here just to put a block on for now. Now with that being said like that, the only thing I have to worry about is, can this ship catch this one and crash before this one gets around there? I mean, I don't know. We're gonna have to see. I mean, that's the crossing point right there, so I hope that doesn't happen. So now we will go ahead and launch it and see what we can do over here while that of my stuff happens. So let's go ahead and see. Alright, let's do a little fast. Okay, so now what he's got to do is get right there. and try to get him. Alright, so this is what we got to try to do. Because if we can get control of this ship, that would be a big help. Because then this ship can start firing again. I'm hoping that we can do it. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Well, either way. Okay, so this failed, right? Now they're going to have to drop off another unit to try to get this ship, and that'll make them weaker. Yep, and see, he already did. He dropped off another one. So Alexander should not be the ship that I use my fire ship on. Okay, yep, okay, now Mercedes over here. Yep, see, this is what I was worried about. They did cross. See, I was so concerned with the other thing, but I just want my guys... Now, I got to get that fire ship going now. So, you know, they, you know, what could I do? I mean, that's what I tried. Okay, now I'm going to put a block here. And this one's going over here. Right over here. And this one needs to put up... I think I told it to block. Okay, alright, so now... Alright, so my Mercedes is going to head to. I think I can send the Mercedes. And matter of fact, I can now send these guys. Now, what I'm going to do with the health coat is... He's going to take out this ship here. And I'll use Mercedes to take this one out. Because now he dropped out 2 units for those 2 ships. So I mean, like, either way, like, had this worked, you know, you would have this ship and you could, this ship here, and you would be fighting them, and you could be moving it over here, and that would distract them all, allowing your other ships to catch up and get into the battle. But because that failed, but he lost 2 units. So I'm thinking, do not waste the fire ship on this. Because, you know, he's already weakened. Now, I'm not saying he's going to be easy to take over, but what I am saying is it's better that he's that instead of 200, right? Do we agree? Alright, so now I'm going to send my guys here, because there's no sense in us waiting here. We might as well get moving. And like I said, this battle can get weird, so that's why I'm talking to you about it. And that's all that we can do right now. So, okay. So now at least I got everybody headed this way. Let's go ahead and see how this is going to go. We're going semi-fast. Alright, so now we gotta go to normal speed. And I'm just gonna pause for just a moment. Now, he can broadside on both sides, and I know that. I have to have this ship. I don't know how to best do this, but I'm gonna have him move in. And we're gonna try to immediately go. And I'll go with canister. Now, this ship's fire ship, so it doesn't have any guns. And I'm gonna get a broadside from him. But I think the play is to just come along close here so he can shoot muskets at him. And then we're going to come down and hit this one. But I got to hope that this one, the only chance I'm taking by doing it this way is if this does something stupid and goes into this when this is on fire. So I mean, and I might miss anyway, but then I can go after that one. And it might make sense to go after this one, because maybe then this one would get on fire too. I don't know. I mean, it's only one shot that I got at this. And then I have these big boys coming, so... Everything's still on a track to get over here, so he's gonna go that way, and I'm gonna send this one that way because I gotta make sure I get that ship. So I'll have this one go that way. So alright, now that I gave you my strategy, let's see if it works. I mean, it might not. Yeah, matter of fact, I might get this one to stop right here to try to put a block on him. And now this one's job is to cut and hit this ship here, so we're gonna go ahead and target him. And we still have 155 guys, so let's see, he's got 103. Let's see if anybody dies. Nope. Alright, so that didn't work. So now I'm gonna have to have this ship follow him. And this ship has to go right about here, maybe. Oh boy, okay. But at least this ship can, at least this ship can shoot that one. So, alright. So let's see how this is gonna go. Alright, so that worked as planned. And he's going off that way, so that's good. Alright, so anyways, that part of it worked. And now maybe, hey, maybe Mercedes can go over here and get this one, maybe. I mean, I can bring this ship in also. Like, it doesn't really matter which one gets him, as long as one of these. And I'll put him on canister. As long as one of them get him. Alright, now he just gave up. So that's good. Let's see. I was going to use these two, like, I was going to have him come up here and try to take him out. And then these two would get on here to support him. Because, you know, these are even and who knows who would win that. But now, and this one's already sunk, so I'm thinking I should have this one turn. And this one will go over here and get this ship here. And you can still head over there. So I'll still go with that plan. Like, this one's gonna... Well, matter of fact, this is the one that's gonna get this one over here. So, tough decision. Do I just let this one freelance and I go straight for that? because that's the prize. But either way, I gotta get this one to get over here, so let's see how this is gonna go. Come on. Come on, go this way, over here. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is have this ship go over here and get this one. I will have this unit head over here too. Now this one can head over here. And now this ship is going to try to get one of these, I guess. You know, he could get both of them, but like I said, the only trick part of this now is that he got in the way and everything else is open. But I cannot let this get away. So I think if I send this one over here to get him, and then I can send this one over here to get that one. He's going to have to turn around and come back at us. This ship I just took over, so I'm just going to have him go off that way. Maybe this one will follow him. I don't know. And as far as this ship goes, I'm going to need it to be over here somewhere to try to shoot at him. So let's see how this plays out. Or at least, can he turn this way to go with the wind? In fact, you can shoot at him. That's the Pearl. That used to be an ally ship. Okay, now, I don't like what's going on here. So you're going to have to turn. I mean, the wind's going this way. You'd think he would turn and go that way. Alright, now, and you can shoot this one. And like I said, I might have missed the opportunities the way the wind was going to try to get some of these ships. But, I got to try to get something, so I'm gonna turn this one that way. And this one's gonna go this way and see if we can try to take out one of these ships. Okay, now you gotta cut in. Because we've got to get this ship. Come on, let's go. Alright, so now... Oh boy. Okay, let me go back to this. He'll shoot that one, and then you gotta get over here and get this one right here. This is the tough one. So come on. Alright, so while that's going on, we gotta move in. I mean, 'cause eventually he's gonna turn to go with the wind, and I might miss my opportunity. Because all this doesn't matter if I don't get this ship right here. This is all immaterial right here. Okay. So now, this is a tough situation to be in, but I have to see how he's going to play this, because we're connected a little bit, so we're each going to blast each other. But I do have this on to capture him, so this is my best opportunity to try to get him. Now as far as this guy goes, I'm going to send him off between them, and this one's going off that way. So while this is all going on, I don't think I can get this unit on the ship. No, not yet. Because what I plan to do is, as soon as he does that, I'll have him go on here to support this ship. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue on. At least now you know what my plan is anyways. Okay, now I gotta get my ship to get moving again, because he's decided to move. So yeah, he's gonna try. See how he's going against the wind, and he's getting away from me. He's going again. He's going almost against the wind, and he's actually getting away from me, which is kind of weird, I think. But we should be able to blast him right now. Alright, I gotta pause for just a moment, see what's going on here. Okay, now you cut off this way, and you could be shooting at him. Oh yeah, and good, we're closing the gap. So you get right over here, and let's just close this out. So yeah, so far, I mean, I feel that, you know, I did use one fire ship to take one of them out, so it makes this a little bit easier. But it's still kind of a very tricky and hard battle, you know? So at the same token, I don't want to... Yeah, you got to go this way. I might even just anchor this one for a moment. See if I can get this one to go that way. Alright. And we're closing on that, I think. So he's going to anchor, and then I hope he, throws the ropes over. So let me see. Yeah, he's got that on. Okay. Alright, let's see how that goes. Oh, come on. Alright, we're throwing the lines. So I think we can throw down anchor. Alright, we got it. I mean, 300 ought to beat him, is, in my opinion. That should happen. Alright, so that's the big problem there. And now this one. Alright, so we got it. So I can drop one unit. And I still got 200 on this ship, so that's good. Alright. Alright. Man, we gotta focus the fire. Yeah, great. Ship's on fire. Isn't that wonderful? It's unbelievable. It's their ship anyway, but I mean still. Alright, she gave up. Alright, so now I can take Rita, go around that way to get that one. This one can get on the Whitby. So let's do that. Come on, get over here, get on that ship. Yeah, so this unit from the fire ship will get on that one. Take that back. Alright, and now we'll get to shoot this one right there. From the Mercedes. Now, there must be something wrong with this ship, because he will not go where I'm giving him orders to go. I want him over here so he can shoot at this ship. Just got to keep them busy. Alright, now how are these guys doing? Yeah, he ain't doing anything. And my ship, yeah, you need to just kind of go like that. And you just go over here. I mean, just get out of his way. Alright. And now the Whitby can start headed that way, along with this one. So, alright. Alright, the battle's starting to shape up now. Oh, come on, let's go, Whitby. Yeah, I wish those two could separate. It'd be nice to have that coming over here to help out, but oh well. Alright, we're going to see how this goes, because I don't know what he's doing, if he's coming over this way. This one's content shooting at these ships, but we'll see. I'm thinking I gotta get him so he can at least get some shots on this guy. That's the actual Pearl. Yeah, this is the ally ship. We gotta get that back, actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send Mercedes over that way. And this ship is gonna head that way. So it might make a passing shot at him, because he might turn around and whatever. So I'm just gonna have this one head out, because I think I want Mercedes to go over there to take this one out. And I think by having this ship right here, I can blast both of these ships. And we got this one, if it can ever get going and turn around. And then this situation, how do I break these guys up? Yeah, this is a mystery. Or should I just anchor that one and just see if somehow I can get this one to get going? I mean, how do you break this up? So I think by anchoring one, then maybe the other one can maneuver out of there. So yeah, oh, and gosh, I missed it. Alright, well, see by me worried about this, I miss the opportunity, because, you know, I thought I anchored this ship right here. And instead, now I'm in a bad position. Not a bad position, but man, just by doing something stupid like me paying attention to over there, I totally missed. Like, I could have swore I had him to anchor right here so he could shoot at both of these. I mean, it would have been ideal, and he might have gave up. I mean, so now what do? I can't go off this way, because then I'm going to end up over there, and if I might be able to turn, but then I got to watch out for this one. And now I may even have to use this one. So yeah, if I have to blast away at these guys, I will. I mean, man, I had the ideal situation here. But that just goes to show you, when you're not paying attention, anything can go on in the battle. And alright, so they're broken a little bit. So now maybe I can, matter of fact, I'm just going to tell this ship to just head off into nowhere land. And we will get this one. Now maybe I'll just anchor this one, so that way this one can now move and get out of the way. So yeah, those kind of situations are kind of weird. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe send that one that way because I'm trying to send this one this way. Let's see how that works. Because at least if I can keep turning, I can at least be shooting at these guys. As a matter of fact, if this ship can get over here, he can blast the Pearl. Yeah, and we're back in the situation again where we're against the wind. And at least the Whitby can shoot. Oy, oy, oy. Alright, now I got this one free, but I can at least have him start headed this way just in case I need him. Mercedes hurt quite a bit. So I've got Mercedes over there. Now the Santa Rita. You're going to have to get the Pearl, and Whitby, you're going to have to go down and try to get the Scott, I guess. I mean, even though you're the slowest ship. Man, like I said, this is just dragging on. Let me go a little bit faster. See how we can... Okay, then over here... Alright, so maybe we can try to close this one out. Alright, let's see. Look at all that shooted. Oh man, okay, now he's gonna run away. So now we gotta go right along with him. As a matter of fact, why don't I put this one over here so he can shoot at him. I was just gonna have him get off the map, but that'll work out. And I'm gonna trust that the Whitby can get over here and take this one out. And this one's got to get over here, and this one is moving this way just in case. Oh, okay. Well, right here. Let's move here. You move here, and you're gonna get him. And you're gonna get him if this one fails. Okay. And your job is to get him. Now let's go. Alright, I'm gonna go normal speed now. That's too fast. So I think by angling him where he can get some shots off. Man. It feels like this battle is just dragging on, you know? Alright, can you just get right there maybe? Man, I'm telling you, this is... Ay, ay, ay. Come on, I just want to close out these battles here. You see how this is now. Okay, the owl surrendered. Now, which one is that? This one. Excellent. So Mercedes can stop and drop one unit out. Okay, you get that one. Now, while that's going on... Oh, good. Alright. Now, that one's done. And now if I can just get this one to get right there... And that means I can send this one here just in case. Now, we can anchor if we got... Alright, we got the Pearl back. And when this battle is over, we'll get to keep the Pearl. That's why I had to get it back. They'll give us the Pearl and they'll give us the Whitby. So that is the, you know, like you have to have this in order to win this battle, as you can see right here. At least one must be fulfilled. Save Whitby. If you destroy it, you get a draw, which you get less resources. So anyways. But I think we can take the Whitby. Yep, and we got that one, so that's a done deal. Alright. So it's just the Whitby now. Oh, it's a lot of rounds missing. I mean, just the sheer amount of personnel there ought to musket them to death. And he's actually going to try to get away, so let me get this ship moving again. This is all we got to do now, is this. So it's just weird how some of these battles go, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just telling you that it looks so easy at some points, and then other points it looks so hard, and Just the way things happened. Yeah, I mean, we'll just blast them if we have to. Alright, so the Whitby, I can drop out this unit here. And he can get on this ship right here. Come on. It always takes so long, like it makes me impatient. Will you just get on this ship? You see the ship right here? I just want to get on it because I want the guns that were on the ship. Like I want... Why won't he get on it? There he did. Okay, good. Now it'll end. I think. There's nobody left, so I think, yeah, it'll end. Okay, good. Alright. Okay, so I will conclude this by saying... By bringing one fire ship and using the guys that were on the fire ship to get on the other ships later on, worked out. And, you know, so that way I got the rest of them. Like, I sunk one with my fire ship. And that just made it more easier for me to get what I got. So that's all I'm saying is I made it easier for myself by doing it that way. And I lost 360, so I still got 1,000, or less than 1,000. They had this amount, so I did have more personnel into this. Oh, but because there were 300 on the Whitby, and there was another 100 from the Pearl, which we will end up getting as a reward. So, anyways. Yeah, and like I said, and you wouldn't really want... But see, what could happen in this battle is the enemy might have destroyed this ship. And then no matter what else you did in the battle, you'd only get a draw, which would really suck. So that's why I did what I did with the Pearl, and I tried to capture it, and instead he got captured, but but it weakened that other ship. So that's that. So either way, that strategy worked as far as either I could have got the Whitby, or I lost both ships. But that weakened one of those fifth-rate ships to do that. So anyways, but that's my summary of the battle. Here's the individual units if you like to look at that. And here, let's see the damage. Okay, so we got a commander, lieutenant to a commander. So that's all good. And I got a 46 gun ship, a 44, and two 18s. So yeah, we're going to call it a day for that. So yeah, I'm happy with the results. I mean, but again, I did use a fire ship, but it just made the battle more tolerable to me. Because, you know, having those 3 fifth rates, they could have done some real damage to my ships. I mean, my ships got damaged anyway, but... So here we go, 520, 1,300. 420. And look, see, I told you they give us the Pearl. So I could always turn that into a fire ship to replace my fire ship that I had. And they gave us the Whitby, but had at 1,800 damage. Holy. And we have these. So now what is this 46 gun ship? It's a Hermione. So the Hermione class only goes to 750. And the just a regular fifth rate goes to 850. So anybody out there, do you like the Hermione class compared to Just a regular 5th rate? And what's a 44 gun? It's a 5th rate Unity class. They only go to 650. So I don't think I would, what is their advantage? Well, their advantage is speed. And they have 2 guns. This one has 2 guns. That one has 2 guns. 3 officers. Oh, but this one has 4 officers. So the Hermione has 4 officers. So that's an interesting point. Like, anybody out there that want to tell me what you feel about these particular ships? Do you like the fact that you can only get up to 750, but you can get 4 officers on here? Like, is that the advantage that you would like? You can just give me that opinion. But I know I don't want these, so I'm going to get rid of them, even though I could make them into fire ships. So I'll sell it. I'll sell it. And I still don't have enough to get any of these. Now the Pearl needs a crew. Oh, she just needs a minimum one. And she earned a perk, so that's nice. I guess I'll just leave her like that for now. Alright, well, before I get too sidetracked, I'm going to take a look at my ships. So I'll show you my ships. I'm just looking to see if we lost any officers or anything. Alright, so I already know what I want to do with the Whitby. I'm going to take these guys off. And I'm going to put them on the Whitby. I'll go to this ship here. I'm going to take off the crew. And then I'm going to go to the shop. And I'm going to sell it. Okay, so now I got 12 rep. And I have these 3 ships now, and they're costing me this amount of money to just hold them here per turn. So I'm thinking of what the prudent thing would be is to decide which one do I want. They all cost, well, this one only costs 20. Alright, but I seem to like the 850, but it only has 3 officers. So I think I'm going to sell this one. And I'm going to sell this one. I still don't have enough to get this ship, which is just a plain 5th rate, but I think I'll keep it around to get it. So at least by selling off those ships, in the British campaign we don't get much rep. I mean, the American campaign, I think you got much better rep for that. That's because you were lacking in other things, I think. But anyways, so yeah, I'm still away from this, and that's why I don't buy the tech, because that takes up some of my rep, and I want it to gain ships. Like this is how I improve my navy, is by gaining ships. But anyways. Alright, so with all that I just did, I can look at here. Oh, and look at this. This is excellent. Look. This ship, the Whitby, in that battle, it earned 2 perks, and it came with 287 guys. And they have 2 perks. And I definitely like these kind of perks. So now the Whitby can only go 5.3, so if I apply this, it can now go 6.7. And that's with 287 guys plus another 120. So let me see if I could put 300 on here. But I can't get the third perk. Even though these guys in here have some pretty good stats. Look at those stats. Oh well. Alright, so other than fine-tuning this... Oh, and look at this that I just noticed. I have 725 prisoners and the game hasn't allowed me to sell them yet. So anyways, this was Hamram. Oh, I got 1 career point. Okay, well, you know, it's a good argument for a lot of these, but I think I'm going to throw it under rep because, you know what I mean? I need rep to get that ship. So this will give me an extra rep per battle. So I think, like I said, I could go, you know, a lot of these other things, like everything you could possibly think of doing, you can do with this. But, you know, like I'm just giving you my opinion. And like I said, you can see I got this far in the campaign and I haven't done much in the tech. Because the British campaign already comes with a good bit of tech without doing much. You know, if you look at, if I go to my ship, say I wanted to put a you know, like look at all this. All I think I did here was unlock explosive barrels, because it doesn't come with that. And I think I unlocked the carriage, or it already came with it, I think. And I know I had to unlock the boarding kit. So that's about the only tech that I've really done. I mean, and we can go right here and see. Like, you see a check mark for boarding kit. And yeah, matter of fact, it's only these two. It's only those two that I did. So I might have to spend some to get Marines if I want to make Marines. Like, I got to see what the next battle is. Oh yeah, it's Savannah. This is a tough battle. Yeah, this is a tough one. So I need 6, 7, 8 ships and stuff like that. Do I even have 8 ships? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have 8 ships. So I'm going to have to mess around with this to figure out what I want to do. So it's just fine tuning. I'll report this in the next update that I do, like in the battle. So what I'm going to do is just save right here. Alright, that is it. So, I know some of you like me to, you know, get all my ships ready before quitting, but it's something I'm going to have to think about. Okay, like I really need to think about it. I've got 80,000. I only got 21 rep. I do have these reserves here I can put, which is good. And whatever. So, yeah, so I'll have to think about it. But you'll know when I start the next one. I'll just give you a brief on it. So anyways, everybody out there, have a great day, a great evening, a great morning. Be kind to yourself. God bless you in your own religion. This is Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos.